Okay, Vertex, we got some great stuff working for you guys. I wanted to put some packages together for these steaks. You guys are going to absolutely love them. You guys know they're all different size packages and all that. But what I did was, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I took some asparagus and I blanched it off. And in your package that you're going to get, your asparagus will all be blanched, so this part will be left out. But I figured I'd do this so you guys will know in the future what the deal is. But take boiling salted water and just drop your asparagus in there. And we're going to blanch this here, and that's going to make this asparagus a lot juicier when we grill it off, because everybody likes good, nice, juicy asparagus. So, but it doesn't have to be in there very long. It's been in there, what, 20, 30 seconds, if that, and that's really probably pretty close to being long enough. I'm going to take these tips. I got a couple broken tips here. I'm going to just set them right there because I know those are ready for the grill. So anyways, I can tell by filling it, but you can see the color, the greenness of this asparagus. I'm going to just set this right up here on this here. It's still warm. I'm going to go ahead and put some salt, some Himalayan salt on there, which yours is just blanched. It has no salt and pepper, but this is all you have to do is put salt and pepper on it. So some salt and some pepper and a little bit of olive oil. Oops, let me take a little bit of olive oil here. And this asparagus is going to be ready for the grill. Okay, in a second we're going to throw this on the grill when we put those steaks on there for you. We'll be right back. Okay, so let's get these steaks going. First I want to reach out to you guys and say we really appreciate everything you do for us. Vertec, you guys are awesome. But in your package, everybody got a chance to pick out the steaks that you guys want. And here I have a couple. These are dry-aged Delmonicos that I just happen to have. They got a little bit too much fat in, for a restaurant, so our quality control is a little, we got to be really careful with that, so I didn't use them. So I'm going to use these for the demo today. And then in your package, you're going to also find one of these little ramekins. It's going to have herb butter in it for you. I'm going to set that on the side. We're going to use that at the end here for these steaks. And then in your package, you're also going to find some pre-ground steak seasoning that I put together for you guys. I made this rub up for you for your steaks. It's really very tasty. You're going to enjoy it. But what way we do that is I use these cherry peppers. These are the finest black pepper in the world. I know everybody thinks black pepper is the same, but it's not. These are cherries. They're very expensive, but needless to say, it's just a little pepper on a steak, so it doesn't matter. But what we do to those is we put them in a pedestal in the back in the kitchen, and we take and smash these up. And I just run them around here. We'll get some nice fresh cracked black pepper, and that's part of our rub that we use. And then I put a little Himalayan salt. We put a little salt in there. And we're going to, because it's too big in the container that you're going to get, we're going to put that in there, we're going to grind that up. So really it's just that fast. But like I said, in these little ramekins, I pre-ground some up for you guys, so you're going to really enjoy that. So take your steaks that you're going to get in your package this weekend, and we're going to put a little olive oil in these. It doesn't matter, it's going to run off, and that's fine. And then I got this here rub we made for you. I'm going to put this on there. And I'm going to do both sides. Get that rub on there. And we're going to push it in there. I want it down inside that meat. So I want to get that flavor in there, a little more olive oil. When I turn this over, it obviously put the rub, push it down into the bottom of the other one. So we're going to rub these down. Get that in there. Look at that, huh? Woo-wee. I'm talking, I'll put a little more because I didn't push it in. So it's in there nice and good. And we're going to throw these on the grill. Now listen, one of the secrets is if you got a grill, you got it turned on, you turn the whole thing on, whatever it may be. If you got a white spot, that means that's a hot spot on the grill. So if you're cooking a steak and you want it rare, the rarer you want your steak, the closer you want to get to that hot spot. If you want it well done, cook it off on the cool side. The objective of cooking a steak is you want caramelization on the outside of that steak, and what that is the sugar and the salts that come out of meat naturally sizzle and dry up and create a phenomenal flavor, and that's what you're looking for. So on rare steak, if you cook it too slow, you're not going to get that caramelization that you're looking for. So we're going to throw these on here, and we're going to let these here kind of start doing their business and getting cooking. All right, we'll be right back. You'll see us turn this over a couple of times, but we're going to save you the pain. As thick as these are 1.5-inch thick steaks. These are going to take at least 15 to 20 minutes. Most of your steaks that you guys got coming at you are a little bit bigger steaks, so they're only about 1 inch high, and those are going to take 8 to 11 to 12 minutes at the most, I would think. But anyways, like I said, hot spot for a rare steak and cold spot for a well done steak, and get her going. Okay, now we're back, and these steaks got a nice crust on them. That's what, you know, that's the key, is that's where the flavor's at, is when you get all that flavor in there from all that caramelization of that meat. But now that at this point here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put this asparagus on. It's been sitting here with this olive oil and salt and pepper on there. And we're going to just throw this right on the grill sideways, obviously. And we're going to let this get her into its business. And you can do whatever you want when you do it, but I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of this herb butter. I'm going to throw it on this plate here, because that herb butter is phenomenal, and whenever this asparagus senton is going to melt, it's going to give a little bit of a nice buttery flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and take these steaks off. We're going to let these steaks sit here and rest. Now that we did that, I'm going to go ahead and put this herb butter right on top of them, and we're going to let it sit there for a minute. And when you take these steaks off the grill, one of the things you want to do is you want to let these steaks rest for about 10 minutes, because that way they get a chance to get all that flavor go all the way, not flavor, but the temperature will be able to circumference all the way through the center of that steak. And so it'll make a lot nicer steak for you. So I'm going to let it set. Now this asparagus, stick it under there and just flip it right over. You don't have to put a lot of color on it. Like I said, I got all the asparagus pre-blanched for you, so I took a lot of the hard work out, so it's ready to really go on the grill. Just got to put the olive oil and salt and pepper on it. Turn the rest of this over here. A nice little char on it. That's what, you know, you don't need to put a lot on there. If you like it more, just do more. If you don't, then so be it. Let's set a couple of them right here on top of that. You see the color, and then straighten them out with your tongs here. That's basically about it. So let me get this off here. I'm going to set it right on top of that butter. Look at that asparagus. Got a nice little grill color on it. That's perfect. That's what all I can say is perfect. So let's let that sit there for a minute. Let these steaks rest. I'll slice one of these steaks up, and we'll see what kind of juice comes out of these here steaks. Okay, these steaks been sitting for about 10 minutes. We're back here. You see that herb butter melted. Look at the juice that came out of these here, and that's just absolutely beautiful. That's what I'm looking for here, and I think you're gonna thoroughly enjoy this. You can slice these up. You'll see. Look at the juice. Woo! Anyhow, this is a dry age, so it looks a little different. Look at the nice rare on that. Come on in here, Sal. Get that, because I want these people to see how lovely that is. Anyway, I just want to slice that just to show you. But you guys have, in your packages, you have a steak per person, or however you guys figured it out, because you did the math and gave it to us, and we was able to provide it for you. We thoroughly appreciate that. Vertec, you guys are phenomenal. But you got your steaks, you got your herb butter, you have your seasoning, you have some asparagus that's been blanched. There's also some bread boules. I got some nice bread in here. Just toast that in the oven for about 4 to 5 minutes on 350, preheated, of course. And then you have your gratin potatoes. If you take your gratin and get it really, it's going to be nice and cold when you get it. So just take it, if you can squeeze it out of that package and flip it back over into like a 6 by 9 pan, and that way all the cheese is on top. Throw it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes in a preheated 350 oven. You'll see it get nice toasty on top. Thank you guys for all you do for us here at Mark's Prime Steakhouse. We'll be seeing you this year at the Christmas party. And remember, next time you want to get a steak, come see us at Mark's. Ow! Chef Randal White.